This position, boys and girls, is where we are starting today. As everyone knows, I had a tibial plateau fracture, type 2, right here. This was me 5.5 weeks later after surgery, dancing salsa. Not one day at a physical therapist. Now, obviously, I studied the field. However, the point of these videos is to show you what I did 100% at home and alone so you can do it too. Today we're going to talk about different positions we can get in that is going to strengthen the entire leg, focus on the flexibility, focus on the mobility, focus on the stability, and get your leg in some unique positions so we can start getting those corners and crevices of scar tissue. So stay tuned, continue with the video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do so, because these exercises is what got me and will be the ones that get you back to doing what you want to do without pain. All right, first position, I want you with the broken leg. So mine's the left one behind me. Now, if your mobility is a bit difficult in this position, you can use something like a chair or a table to prop yourself up. Sure, it's nice to be able to work on that lower right side QL, so this muscle here, and also the hip mobility, but right now we're working on two things. One, we want to see if we can get these exercises in these positions within the strength, but also since you broke your leg, positions that are unique for the leg and the joints are fantastic, because that is what's going to get into those little crevices of scar tissue. So first exercise I want you to do, I'm going to go ahead and try not to hold the table just because I should be a leader of example here, is one, I'm going to externally rotate my leg. So just basically pick up my knee. Now this is all of these are fantastic for lower back and hip pain, but now these are great for knee pain too, because all of this stuff is going to put different pressure within your knee and also maybe where your screws and plates and all that jazz is. So this is really going to start to test not only your ability to fire these muscles, but also maybe where some of that sensitivity is due to some of the scar tissue and the inflammation still being there. So going lightly through it and maybe assisting yourself is a better idea, but movement in this case is medicine, because what this is going to help do is it's going to help make our body aware of the areas that we need to strengthen and also get that pumping mechanism in to break up some of that scar tissue and start getting the area to be more supple. So this is exercise number one. So I would say maybe 3 sets of 10. You can hold something like this. You can also assist yourself as it starts getting tired. And then we're going to go into a general leg lifting exercise now. All right, so now you can either continue to hold the table or you can work on picking the entire leg up. Now you notice I am shifting my body. That is totally okay. I don't know if you could do this without shifting your body. I definitely can't. So the goal here is it's okay to use a little bit of momentum, because that's how we move in real life anyways. Remember that lat pull exercise, that lat row we used to do like to strengthen our lats? So now I'm talking about general fitness. And we used to always have to have the strict pattern and strict form, that's the word I'm looking for. And then you go and start the lawnmower and you use your entire body, and dad throws out his lower back while he does it, because we're training for this specific exercise and not for life. So in this case, using a little bit of your body is totally fine, because the weak muscle is gonna cramp anyways. You're gonna feel this regardless. So again, exercise number one was here. Now we're on number two, where I'm just picking up my leg. And again, I can also assist myself here. I can also assist myself here. Oh my God, I've done too many of these. Oh, I got a cramp. This just shows you real life weaknesses here, because this is my broken leg. I can do this all day long with my right leg. I am still working on my left leg itself, and I've been dancing salsa like crazy these last couple weeks. So ironically enough, my left knee started to hurt it a little bit, not my right knee. My left knee is fine. However, my TFL, which is the muscle that connects to the IT band, still needs to be, in this case, strengthened. That is why I am back to doing these exercises. So again, I'm gonna lift it up again just like this. I would do I would do 2 sets of 10, because that's what I'm doing. And look at that, it cramps again. This just goes to show you that even the people that are doing these videos and physios and people hurting themselves and fixing themselves still have issues with these muscles, and I also have to maintain my exercises daily. And as my lifestyle increases, i.e. dancing 45,000 steps a day, 10 days in a row of salsa at a beach, my muscles get tired too, but ironically enough, my broken leg muscles are more fatigued than my non-broken leg, because that's the way the world works, and I also need to make sure that I focus on fixing myself. All right, and for the final exercise, and this one's gonna cramp on me for sure right now, is we're gonna go into the internal rotation of the IT band, which is more, again, the TFL muscle, which on me is completely already fatigued. This is what we do. I'm going to try to pick up and raise my leg, as you can see right here, and I even might help myself with this, just like this, so I get more of an increase, and then let it down slowly so it doesn't cramp. If you don't have the range of motion, you can hold something like a table, like I said before, and again, you see me moving with the exercise. While it'd be fantastic that I could stay here like an angel and just rotate my leg, I don't have the mobility even if it wasn't broken. So I like to use my momentum to not only help lift it up, but also because that's how I'm gonna be moving in natural life. Now I can already feel this guy getting very close to cramp. It's already cramped during the second exercise. I took a little break in between, but that's because I started doing a ton of these after I told you my salsa trip went fantastic, but my left knee started feeling it more than my right, and I have to iterate again that it doesn't mean there was anything wrong with my knee. This is where the doctors and the allied health professionals would just blame the fact that you broke your knee. It has nothing to do with that at all. It has to do with either strength not being enough or an imbalance, mobility, I can't get into an active position and move like I need to, flexibility, the muscles are just too short, and or lifestyle basically, and movement. I'm not moving enough, I'm moving too much, or my lifestyle sucks. And in this case, I probably moved a little bit too much, but that's what life is for. Me, it's no longer mobility because I've been working on this position since I broke my knee. However, now that I'm back to extreme levels of dancing and activity, I need to strengthen my left leg even more than I already have in order for it to be pain-free. Why do I know that this is the issue causing my problems? Because my right leg is fine, and I know it has nothing to do with my knee. And ironically enough, when I do the exercises on my right side, everything is fine, but on my left side they cramp. So could it be my knee? Maybe, but until I take care of the low hanging fruit, meaning balance out the strength on both sides of my legs, I can't just blame my knee, nor should you listen to those doctors and others that will blame it on your knee. First, let's find what we can fix, and then when we fixed everything under the sun, if there's still an issue, then we can blame your knee. I hope these exercises helped you as much as they helped me. If you guys have any questions, comment below. I always respond to all of them. Check out the online program where your first 10 days are absolutely free. You just literally need a heartbeat, a broken knee, and an email address to get started. And also the Facebook group. That's where I go into a little bit more information of how people can kind of start to rehab themselves. Remember, I might have studied this field, but I did not go to 1 day of physical therapy. So all of the exercises, everything I'm doing are for you guys to do at home. Now, if you have a physio, that's fantastic. If you have a great team of doctors, that's awesome. But most likely you don't have 450 videos explaining exactly how you need to do it, when you need to do it, and what you need to be looking for as you do it. That, boys and girls, is my online program. So thank you again so much for taking the time to watch this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Hit that notification on the bell because that helps too. And I will see you for the next video.